G'day guys, excuse the hair, it's one of those I don't give a fuck days, quite frankly. Now there's a lot of controversy about the VAXX and whether or not people are going to get it or not. Even in my household, underlying health conditions, those sorts of things are playing a part in the debates. Also the children are somewhat in fear of getting it because they too are just as much in the swings and throws of whether they should or shouldn't. So what I thought I'd do is I have decided to go and I have captured and recorded all 8 videos. Yes, it's a staggering amount of information on get the facts about COVID-19 vaccines that is actually on the New Zealand COVID-19 YouTube channel there, and they give you this little 8 playlist, right? So there's 8 clips in this playlist. Vaccine facts, do vaccines work when a virus, you can't read the whole title, but you're going to get the whole point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record these. Alright, so now you can see my mouse cursor. So this is the first video, New Zealand vaccines, do vaccines work when a virus changes? Okay, there is a minute 45 of information. Gee, I'm staggered. And of course, so all of the general population. Now, I would normally refer to the uneducated, ignorant masses as sheep, but these days it's seeing there's so many out there getting vaccinated, I thought I'd call them frogs in a slow boiling pot instead, because that's basically what you are. Bear in mind that I know that back in April when New Zealand bought 10 million of these Pfizer vaccines, Pfizer themselves were saying that they hadn't finished their tests and their studies, they hadn't done the full 2-year tests, and actually said to the New Zealand government not to release them. Now that's in court proceedings. Sue Gray was the lawyer that went to the High Court in Wellington about that. But we'll ignore that for a second. Okay, so the first one is just a stupid little 1-minute long vaccine.
Wow. Luckily, I'm a 10-minute cycle. My favorite part of the week is heading to yoga. It really helps with my mental health. Luckily, I'm a 10-minute cycle away, so I can just ride my bike down. My lock here has a few combinations, which got me thinking. There's a lot of coronavirus variants popping up around the world, and lots of people are wondering why. Well, inside a virus particle, there are molecules called nucleotides. They form different combinations, just like my lock. So imagine a lock where each wheel has 4 options, and the whole...
Imagine a bunch of idiots watching a cartoon character try to explain how a vaccine that's going to get injected into your body and how viruses work. Are you getting this? Is the cartoon character that loves yoga getting it through you? Because I haven't seen any science, I've seen no medical documentation, I've seen nothing so far. But it might change.
The whole lock has 30,000 wheels. The specific combination of all these wheels makes up what we call the genome sequence. This is what makes up each virus. Now, when the virus spreads, it copies this sequence. But sometimes wheels can slip in the process, which is natural and common. Mostly, this doesn't change much, and the virus affects us the same. But sometimes, the virus makes copies that don't work. Those variants usually die out. Other times, though, a faulty copy can make the virus stronger. It might be more transmissible, or more resistant to our immune systems. These variants can thrive. The longer the pandemic goes on, the more time the COVID-19 virus has to mutate.
This is worse than Cartoon Network.
That's why vaccination is so important. We can protect ourselves and help reduce the risk of the virus mutating and producing more variants. Thankfully, New Zealand's vaccine for COVID-19 is also able to protect us against the latest variants that have emerged.
Oh my God. I know everything now. Thank you, yoga lady, cartoon. It was awesome. Honestly. Alright. We'll move on to number 2. I'll do that in a separate recording, seeing there's 8 of them. Now, bear in mind, all I'm doing is showing the Ministry of Health's own information for the public. So if YouTube wants to fucking slam a medical misinformation on me, have at it. All I'm doing, if they want to call the Ministry of Health's own information medical misinformation, go for it. If they want to say that my interrupting the video and dare I say, exercising my New Zealand Bill of Rights Act section fucking 14 to seek, receive and impart informations and opinions of any kind in any form, then let them. That could be the actual reason why I might get a strike. But we'll see. Something else I want to add about this first video. Let's scroll down now. You can tell what people like, of course. And New Zealand Health putting this information out for people, of course they're concerned and interested in what the general public has to say. That's why they obviously, we'll just scroll down, it's why they obviously leave the comments on, so they're actually interested in feedback. Okay? Does that look like they're interested in feedback to you? I don't think so. And 60 likes versus 52. Pretty even keeled there. I'd like to point out with my videos, I get almost 100%. I might get the occasional down thumb, but I never get that sort of feedback. Unless it's a cop video and a lot of cops have watched it. But not like I care. And these guys, unite against COVID-19. Look how many subscribers I've got. Clearly, I've got 3,500. So I would think that Unite Against COVID-19 would be pleased I'm sharing their crap on my channel to almost 4 times the amount of subscribers. And sorry guys, to my subscribers, I know it's torture. I apologise. But moving on, we'll go to straight up with Dr. Lizzie Fraser. Alright, we're going on to that one next. See you in the next video.